clutch, a coach, a CEO, you kind of know, like, I want the ball in Mary's hands, proverbial ball.
Yeah.
Billy's got to have the ball. I mean, he just has ice in his veins. Right. In sports, it's kind of easy to look at because it's kind of the person with the ball or the puck or the racket or whatever they're doing, and they just game up. I mean, you just expect them to be a high performer.
Right.
But we all didn't start there. And we have to have something that kind of gets us to the, clutch. I actually choked. I think one of the things about sports, very probably similar to, you can make the analogy or the parallel to sales, a really good baseball hitter in the major leagues, what is their average?
Yeah, they might be in the 300s.
Maybe
right?
300s.
Yep.
So that's 7 times out of 10 plate appearances, they didn't do something notable, right? But there are certain times where you're like, okay, bottom of the 9th, crowd is on their feet.
Right.
This is the 5th game of a series to get into the World Series. And a guy walks up, and you can hear either the opponent crowd or the home crowd go, this is going to be good.
Right.
He potentially will hit it out.
Right.
He's going to do something with it.
Yep.
It's so fun as leaders to have those kind of clutch players to rely on.
Yep.
Some of us were clutch, and we ended up becoming leaders in our organizations, respectively. I wonder sometimes the stories, which we don't have a whole lot of time today go through, but someone who choked, maybe didn't want the ball and didn't want the pressure on them, and then as they mature, they're like, over time I gained confidence. I think that's one of the pieces that makes the difference between a person who might fall under pressure versus someone who clutches, is sort of that confidence. What do you think?
Well, I think one of the most clutch players that I can think of in a lot of sports would be Michael Jordan. And I loved the commercial that came out.
Not Black Mamba?
They came out during the height of his career, and he talked about how many times he had been entrusted to take the last shot and missed. Ooh. And then he said in that commercial, I failed over and over and over again, which is why I succeed. Because he didn't allow that, okay, I had the ball in my hands and I didn't come through. He didn't go, well, I'm hanging it up, game over. I'm just not going to do it anymore.
Right.
I'm never even going to try it again. And that's what I think, unfortunately, happens in a lot of situations. Hey, we want to send you in here to make the sale. I didn't get the sale. Don't ever send me out again. In fact, maybe I just want to go to a different department. They just completely fall away. I think that coaches, good leaders, are the ones that say, that was one, like you said, out of baseball. That's only one. I'm put you right back in there.
Yeah.
So learn something from that. Get right back in.
Hey, if this clip resonated with you, go check out the full version where we unpack more content to make you a more impressive and influential leader to everyone you're around.
Down below in the show notes, you'll find all of the links to find all of the great information.